Today we drove for a few hours to the beautiful Brussels so we could witness the Brussels Brave Festival. We've previously been to the Amsterdam Light Festival and we really enjoyed it, so we're back with another citywide art show involving light. Basically, it's 3 routes spread all over the city in a 3-day period. We went for a single day and we walked one of the bigger routes, I believe, and we saw some amazing and some not so amazing artwork. We randomly decided to start on the big square since there wasn't necessarily a starting point for each of the routes. However, we seem to have ended up right where we should have because this square was jam-packed with people. Pretty much everywhere was jam-packed with people, which you'll see throughout this video, but this square was on another level. There was a pretty wide-stretched laser show going on with most impressively beams coming from the cathedral in the distance. The show itself was the best opener we could have wished for, but as the show drew to its end, we moved on to the next nearby square, which was my personal favorite. This next square was pretty much an open-air disco with its disco balls reflecting light on the gorgeous structures of the buildings surrounding the square. Another light show, this time combined with music like Flowers by Miley Cyrus and Snowman by Sia, each completely changing the vibe in the square, which by the way was lovely. People started dancing and so did we. I could personally really have stayed here all night, but we had to move on to the next. We arrived at the next artwork, which is behind me, and this is interactive, so people can smash buttons. I think it's to make music and make the lights theme at the rush, which, as you can tell, is not going very well, which makes this a little bit disappointing, but the other ones were really cool, so we're going to continue to the next one. Alright, so we're walking the route right now, but it's a little unclear where to go. It's a little bit, there are no signs. They're like lanterns that they made red to show a pathway of how you should go. And it's not very clear what way we need to go right now.
No, they made like these lamps, as you said, they make them red, but then there are certain like parts of the route that aren't lit.
No.
So there are no lamps there, so you are basically clueless on where to go.
There was one sign, and I also think we're walking the route backwards, which is not helping. But
yeah, and we're one of the few that actually has a map.
Which is also a little bit weird.
Yeah, they are not really handing out maps, and they are not really on their website. You can't even see what the supposed started point is. So it's kind of weird, but
there are like 3 walking routes which you can take. I think there are 3 different ones, but there's like no clue where to start, where to go, where to get to maps. We actually stumbled upon this map in like a tourist shop, but
yeah. But we have a cheat code. We have a cheat code to get around.
Watch us still get lost,
yeah.
Even though we have the map.
So these are the lamps we were talking about, and this one is actually there. Yeah, this one's kind of disappointing.
This is really bad.
What did you say?
It's bad. I think it's bad.
Well, I like it. There are a lot of lights and some really weird noise.
And smoke.
But it's not really that special.
No. Even the dogs got their 15 minutes of fame in the Light Festival. Alright, so it's about 8 o'clock and I think we're not gonna hit more than one route, which is kind of sad because nobody's gonna stay in Brussels for like 3 days to see everything, which is a little bit disappointing because I thought maybe we could get all of the routes and get it all done.
Yeah, so it's designed to actually let you stay here for multiple nights.
Yeah.
So if you really want to see everything, you will have to stay, and in that sense it will result in income for
The
a
city.
tourism income for the city. So
Yeah, because it's a free tour, so I thought like, oh my god, that's so nice, a free tour, but
yes, but there are three different tours, and they designed it like this that they're all over the city.
yeah,
So
they're
you
not
can-
walkable in like one night because
No.
the lights turn on at like 7 o'clock, and after at 9 o'clock they're done. So you have
Yeah.
a span of 2 hours to hit everything, and you just can't unless you know the city maybe. But even then, it's still
Even
a
then,
short time.
no, because there's 2 hours to explore, and there's not even there's more than 2 hours to walk. So
Yeah, you get
it's
maybe
not
like
possible.
you'd get like 10 seconds at every piece of art, and
Yes.
the shows take longer. So that's kind of sad.
Well, it is what it is, but
I
we
really-
chose the right route, I think,
I
the
think so.
biggest one.
I like the square a lot. I thought it was a vibe.
Yeah, the first one was cool. Yes.
I like it a lot.
Maybe we'll see some other cool things. Alright, so what did you think of that one?
That one was really cool.
Yes, I like that one too.
It was really artistic.
Yes, this one actually was artistic. I mean, this one was actually art. The other ones,
An art hater right here.
well, I'm an art hater when you call something art, but it's actually shit.
I
So
really like this. This was really
yeah, it was really cool.
spectacular.
It was really cool. I like this one too. I think this is my favorite.
Really?
Yes. Until now, I think.
It's not my favorite.
No? All
It
right.
was really cool, but the square
Yes.
had a vibe.
All right.
Nice.
To the next one.
To the next one. A lot of museums were actually open at night because of the Light Festival, but we visited this almost abandoned building with an Insight Light exposition, which apparently is a club. Alright, so as you might be able to see, it's starting to rain quite hard. So we had most of the route, so we're kind of walking back to the parking lot, and we're going to call it a day, I think.
Yeah, I think we have 1 or 2 little light things left.
We've seen all the big
Maybe,
ones.
but I also think maybe we've seen them all.
can't
I'm
really
not really
tell.
sure, but when it's raining, it's not really
It's not really nice.
that nice to explore the rest. And it's almost 9 o'clock, so the lights almost go out.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go back to the car, and we have a long trip ahead of us, which you will see in another video, because we're actually gonna hike in the Vasquez Mountains. If you want to see that video, we'll link that one down below when it's online. But yeah, what did you think of it compared to the, for example, the Amsterdam Light Festival?
Well, the comfortable thing about the Amsterdam one is that it's both walking and a boat tour. So if you want to do it for free, you can walk it. But it's designed around the canal. So if you're sitting in a boat, it's probably better. And I really enjoyed that because you could sit down. Maybe that's a lazy thing to say, but it was fun to sit down and just walk it through. It's just kind of more relaxing. This was more intensive.
Yeah, so for a little bit of context, the Amsterdam Light Festival also, the duration of that festival is longer.
It is.
So the duration of this one in Brussels, it's like 3 or 4 days. And that makes it really, really crowded.
Yeah.
So in Amsterdam, one of the benefits or one of the pluses is that you can actually just explore the whole Amsterdam Light Festival in a less crowded setting. And here it was really, really busy everywhere.
It's also a bigger time span. So in Amsterdam, I think it's like 2 months.
Yeah.
Which you can visit, which is nice. But what I did like about this one, maybe more, was the fact that it wasn't just a small piece of artwork. This was like incorporated onto the building, at least with the cathedral and like the square. I like that a lot.
Yeah, but I have to say, I mean, I had some bonus points or pluses for the Amsterdam Light Festival, but the light works in this one were better.
I agree.
I like these better, and there's more work into these. Although in this video I of course was ranting a little about some of the artwork, but there were others that were really impressive to see and really beautiful. So
I agree. I think this was more. This was just a lot bigger.
yeah.
Go big or go home.
All right, we're just now gonna return to the car. Gonna put away the camera because we don't want it to break because of the rain. If you like the video, please drop us a like down below, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
See you next one.